First of all, we have to understand that we live in a fallen world, right? Since Adam and Eve fell, there have been challenges for us to overcome, right? But God, through what He's done on the cross and breaking those particular curses, He calls us now more than conquerors. Okay, He conquered death, hell, and the grave, but He calls us more than conquerors. We're more than conquerors in our love relationship with Him. Love conquers fear. I said that before, casts out all fear. It's through love that you find the freedom to walk out your life without being encumbered by fear. It's through the love of Jesus that these false fears that we hear they're false things that appear real, are unveiled, and we see how minuscule they are compared to the power of God. So I would say that people can get rid of fear. I've found it in my own walk that it all comes back to loving God. It may sound very simple, but everything we need is in Christ. Everything. No matter what we may try to dream of, He has the answer for it. And when we settle that in our heart and choose to love Him for who He is, we'll be amazed at what He begins to unveil for our lives. Going through the devotional will help people. It's a tool that helps people to comprehend and understand things that they may have heard of before but never knew how to get started. The devotional is written in such a simple fashion that anybody can pick it up and grab some nugget or value and have it applied to their life that will cause a shift. Getting rid of their fears, there's a section in the devotional that goes through declarations of understanding who you are in Christ Jesus. And I liken it to digging for gold. When we use our voice to align with what God says and who we are, we cause things to happen in the atmosphere. We just live in a planet that God has set up by the use of His voice. We can say that it's a word planet. God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. We're made in His likeness and image, and He's given us the opportunity to use our voice also to create. So when we proclaim things and repeatedly, it settles what I like to call congruency. It helps to align our mind, body, soul, spirit, to be as one, if you will, to be congruent. It makes me think of the story in the Bible where the Pharisees were so amazed with Jesus. They were like, "Who is this man? He doesn't, he's different than the scribes." Everything that he said startled them because he spoke with such congruency. There was no doubt in him. And I think that when we proclaim what God says, it causes us to walk in a state of congruency. Fear begins to flush out from us because the truth trumps the lie.